Hi, today I want to talk about Piers Morgan. He currently has his own show on CNN called The Piers Morgan Show. He is definitely a heavily partisan liberal. Before that, he was on a show on NBC called America's Got Talent. On that show, he was brutally honest and told people what their chances were of actually being a star. And my honest opinion on that is that's the only way to be. I really liked him on that show. On his own show that he's on now on CNN, he's come out on his own personal crusade on gun control. He favors a nationwide ban on military-style semi-automatic rifles. He also wishes for a ban on high-capacity magazines. He also wants to close a loophole for gun shows, which would require private sellers to do background checks at gun shows. He also wants to increase funding for mental health. As for banning rifles or any kind of weaponry, period, it would disarm the citizenry. Now, there's problems in the past when that has occurred. People that are well known in history that have done that include Mao Zedong. You also have Joseph Hitler and Adolf Hitler and Joseph Stalin. Of course, you know what they did to their countries once the citizenry was unarmed. They ruled with an iron fist, all three of those guys. And even in this country, in the history of this country, Paul Revere's ride, the British wanted to disarm the colonies. Paul Revere went through it telling the British are coming. That's the reason why he did that, was so the colonists could take the weaponry from the armories before the British could seize them back. And countries that have disarmed their people tend to have more problems. In the United Kingdom, they have a very high crime rate, the highest in Europe. And the lowest in Europe is Switzerland. Switzerland is the only European country in which you are allowed to carry a gun. Isn't it ironic how the only country that allows you to do that happens to be the one with the lowest crime rate? Maybe there's a tie-in there. Also, Mexico, our neighbor to the south, they have a very high crime rate, especially thanks to the drug cartels. And that is certainly probably their biggest problem with gun shootings and gun violence. The citizenry is not allowed to be armed. So isn't it a wonder why they have a problem there? And on the video, when he's talking to Ted Nugent, Piers Morgan really does concentrate on deaths caused by guns. He tries to make it sound like he does care about deaths as well, period. But he truly does care much more, and he doesn't really try to hide it, in my opinion, on ones that were caused by guns of any kind. He thinks that more guns and rifles will truly make his country less safe. And based on the past, that totally is proven to be false. And the Scotland Yard has proven, or actually indicates in one of their reports on crime statistics in the United Kingdom, that indicate actually that if there was weaponry there, if citizens were allowed to be armed, that crime rates would be down. It's ironic how it comes from one of his home country. And he also believes, based on what he was saying, that a ban would eliminate mass shootings. Well, the problem is, the people that are doing this, they get the weapons. They are criminals for the most part, and they don't obey the laws. So on a potential gun ban, or military style rifle ban, which is semi-automatics, you're going to have the citizenry, as I've always said, are going to be the ones to, the law-abiding citizens are going to be the ones to give their guns. The ones, if you're a criminal, there's a reason why you're defined as a criminal. You're not going to give up your rifle, or any kind of gun for that matter. And also what's going to happen is, eventually, when these shootings continue to occur, and the perpetrator uses a like a semi-automatic handgun, for example, and most handguns are semi-automatic, the ban will be coming for that as well. And here we have Piers Morgan, who's a Brit, trying to tell us what we should do. Well, Alex Jones has a petition out there, and it has to do with deporting Piers Morgan. That's one thing that would certainly be occurred. He needs to shut his mouth up. This is not his country. He was not born here, and as far as I know, he's not a citizen. He needs to go back to where the hell he came from. He should go back to goddamn United Kingdom, is what I have to say. Thank you for watching. Please feel free to subscribe. We'll keep videos like this coming. Also, as I've been saying on prior things, I have a video coming up in which I'm going to have two special guests, Barry and Joey, and we're going to poke some fun at them, and well, that's all I can really say at this time. Again, thank you for watching, and be good to one another. Thank you. Have a good day.